Today, we talk about using Facebook to grow your sports club.
This show is for everyone working at the Coalface. Digital, business, marketing, social. This is At the Coalface with your host, Jason Greenwood.
Hello everybody, I'm Jason Greenwood. Welcome to episode 39 of At the Coalface. Nearly at episode 40, so pretty stoked about that. Today we're going to talk about something that's pretty exciting if you have anything to do with sports clubs or anything to do with something that has live events that are happening on a regular or scheduled basis. And one of the things about, social media is that live events tend to get a lot of interest because they're timely, they prompt a sense of urgency to view the content, and people tend to want to absorb them at the time that they're actually happening. There's big demand for live sporting events all around the world, all the way from obviously professional sports all the way down to local sports and beyond. So this is a really great opportunity for you to start leveraging the power of social media to grow your local sports club. This is quite a tactical discussion in terms of using some very specific tactics and tools to help grow your sports club, specifically as it relates to using the Facebook platform to do that. And so I've been testing out a lot of these practices and these tactics. For my own sports club, I'm a volunteer at my local squash club, and so what we're looking to do is to leverage social media to reach out to the younger demographic, bring in a lot of juniors, do a bit of recruiting, obviously give an opportunity for the members of the club to be a little bit more visible in terms of their games. And what we've also found is that by creating content around matches or even just parts of matches that they're playing, they're actually using it as a training tool as well. So they're going back and they're reviewing videos of their matches. They're watching how they play, and it's actually improving. They're seeing areas where they need to improve their game, so they're actually using it as a training tool. And so there's lots of different benefits to leveraging social media to grow your club, and also offer those services both internally to your club and externally to an external audience that you may be wanting to reach out to in your local community or to recruit for new membership. So there's really three primary tools that I'm going to recommend that you use to grow your sports club. The first one is Facebook Live Video. So this is Facebook Live streaming from your club's public Facebook page. And so every club should have a public Facebook page. You can have a private page for your members, which I'll talk about shortly. But I recommend that every sports club have a public page. And then from there, as long as you're an admin of the page and you post to the page as an admin or as that club or as that page, then all you've got to do is create a new post, go into live streaming video, and it'll activate the camera on your mobile device. So just do it from your mobile phone, your smartphone. Do it from the Facebook app is the best way to do it, the easiest way to do it, the most seamless way to do it. You just activate the live streaming. You'll be able to talk about or state a title of the video or what the video is about. So for squash, for example, for my local club, we were having a tournament recently, so I'd talk about what tournament was. It was the Kumeu squash tournament, and then I would say, what round it was, or if it was the finals, etc. We also play interclub, which means that our club plays other clubs around Auckland on a rotational seasonal basis. And so when we're away or when we're at home, I will stream live matches or parts of matches from our interclub matches when we're playing other clubs' teams, and I'll stream those directly to our Facebook page. And just so you can see an example of exactly what I'm talking about, I'll actually put a link underneath this video to my squash club, Kumeu Squash Club. I'll put a link to their public Facebook page so you can actually see examples of some of the live streaming videos that we've shot. You'll not only want to live stream some of the match play or some of the gameplay for your sports club, but you'll also want to live stream any events that you have. So let's say you're running a tournament like we did, and then you have a prize giving dinner at the end for the winners or the runners up or whatever the case may be for your tournament. Then you're going to want to live stream the actual prize giving, maybe parts of the dinner, etc., to show kind of, I guess, how social your club is and what a potential new member is likely to be a part of or become a part of if they join your club, what kind of experience they're going to have by becoming a part of your club. And so you obviously want to show the social aspects of your club, the fun aspects of your club, all of the things that they're going to get for their membership dues or whatever it is that they have to do to join your club. And so show the camaraderie, show the team atmosphere, show the experiential side of the club at every opportunity. Now, the beauty about sports clubs is they have ample opportunities to generate almost constant content. So whether you're a soccer club, whether you're a rugby club, whether you're a football club, whether you're a baseball club or team, whether you're a bowling club, bowling league, whatever the case may be, whatever organized team that you're a part of, or organized club that you're a part of, and this doesn't necessarily have to just be sports. You could be part of a chess club, you could be part of just about any type of group or club, you could be part of a racing club or a racing team, etc., etc. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to stream that content that you from the activities that you partake in on a regular basis. You're going to want to make those timely, so you're going to want to try to broadcast at least something from every single event that you hold, every single match or game that you play, every single race that you take part in. And that's going to allow you to keep fresh content flowing onto your feed. And of course, because now Facebook favors live streaming video versus uploaded or embedded video, then you're going to be able to build an audience faster, and you're going to be able to reach out to people with those interests easier, so long as you put the correct description in the title of the video. So if you're squash, if you're baseball, whatever, you're going to want to put that in the title of the video, because that's what Facebook is going to use to advertise not only to the people who are following your page that you have now gone live, but also to put that into streams, and you're actually going to be able to get some decent organic reach out of live video for people that even haven't even liked your page, because Facebook is trying hard to become a content engine. And so you're going to be able to see some decent returns on social media out of an organic reach out of Facebook off of live video in ways that you wouldn't be able to get if you recorded a video and then uploaded it to your Facebook page as a video to your videos folder, basically. The second option that you have in terms of promoting your club, and something that I've seen some great success with my local squash club, is to create all of your events as Facebook events, and then post those Facebook events as links to your local community Facebook pages. So for me, we've got 3 or 4 local community group pages. So there's one for Kumeu, there's one for Riverhead, there's for all the surrounding areas around the Kumeu area and the Kumeu area itself. They've all got local community Facebook pages. And so if you're going to be running an event, if you're going to be running an open day or anything like that, or if you're going to be running a tournament and you want people to come down and spectate, or if you want to invite people to come down and find out what the club is about so that they can look at potentially joining, then what you want to do is you want to post the link to your Facebook event. You want to post that to all of those local community pages and say, hey, look guys, just letting you know, it's Jason here from the local, in my case, Jason here from the local squash club down the road. We're having this event on Saturday or 2 weeks away or whatever. Here's the link to our event. Feel free to come along and join us. We'd love to have you, kind of thing. And we'll make you feel welcome. And so that's really going to elevate your profile and your visibility in your local community. And what we did is we took, and I'll give you an example of some very big success on this. So we set up what's called a business house league at our squash club. And what that is it allows local businesses to submit a team to play every Thursday night competitively against other business house teams. So other businesses that submit a team, they can play against each other in a fun, friendly, competitive environment. And that will run for about 6 to 8 weeks. And at the end, we'll have a prize giving dinner, and we'll give them their prize at the end of the tournament. Effectively, it's a league that runs over a period of time, and then somebody will be a winner, and then there'll be runners up, etc. And so what we did is we posted that event to local community pages and basically wanted to just notify businesses that they could submit a team even if the people that they were going to submit to play in the team weren't already members of our club. So they didn't need to join our club to join the business house team for their business that they either run or work for, or whatever the case may be. And so we were able to fill up 6 teams for our business house league very, very rapidly, just simply by putting it out there into the community that this opportunity was open to businesses. They could use it for team building, they could use it for exercise, they could use it to network, they could use it for so many reasons that they would want to be part of this business house league. And it was cheap, it was only $125 per team to enter, and you could have the potential to win $250 worth of prizes at the end and get double your money back. So really it was a great opportunity to reach out to our community, get some potential new members at the end of the league. If they want to continue playing, then they can join up at the club if they wish. And so that was a great way to reach out to the community and start to draw a new audience, if you will, for our club that we may never have had the opportunity to reach out to before. Now, the third tip that I have using Facebook is to set up a closed or private or secret Facebook group, and that's just for your members. And so what that's really used for is to communicate club news, activities, things that are going on internally, and for your internal members to be able to organize games and matches amongst each other. And so to communicate, basically it's an internal form of communication that's leveraging that, and so you don't have to put that communication on your public Facebook page that anybody can see. It's really, you want to focus that communication on internal club events, club communication between club members, and also between club management or committee or whatever the case may be, out to the membership. So using it almost like a mailing list, if you will, but also can facilitate two-way conversations and feedback through that private Facebook group. Or make it closed or make it secret, however you choose to do it. You probably just want to make it closed so at least it can be searched for and found, and then just make it to where people have to request to join the Facebook group, and then obviously you can easily vet to make sure that they're a member before you allow them to join the group. And then obviously if somebody leaves the club, then you simply remove them from the group and they no longer have to partake or have access to club communications any longer. So those are really my 3 top tips for leveraging Facebook really smartly in a tactical way to grow the prominence, to grow the visibility of your club and your local community. You can also use it to solicit sponsorships. We've done that before when we tell them that, look, we're running this tournament and sponsorships are open to local businesses. So there's many ways to leverage Facebook, but those 3 are really key. You know, if you've got events, post those to your, first of all, to your public wall. And so create that as an event, and then you've got a link to that event that you can post on other Facebook pages, so your local community Facebook pages. Live streaming is absolutely critical, so live stream as much content, live content as you can from your games and matches and events and activities, even your social activities, your Christmas dinners, etc. And then thirdly, create a closed private Facebook group that only members can join, that you can use for internal club communications and people can use to organize matches and games and activities amongst themselves without the input of the club. So hopefully those tips have been useful to you. Let me know how you have found Facebook to be useful to you for clubs, sports, activities, groups. And I'd love to hear from you. If you haven't used that before and you do start to use Facebook in the ways that I've described and you find it to work really well from you, love to hear from you, love to hear your thoughts and experiences, and share those with my audience as well, and hopefully they can learn from you as well, so we'll get a bit of a community discussion going there. So hopefully that's been helpful. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.